Hey, I'm Alan. Welcome to Broz Fitness. Welcome to today's yoga. My goal is not just to create some videos, but to inform and motivate you. So comment, subscribe, and follow along at the Broz Fitness YouTube channel. You can also find me on Twitter at FitnessBros. Find me on Instagram at bros.fitness. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of leg work for pre-running. Whenever you're ready, I've got a yoga mat. I've got a foam roller, got a cup of coffee, and I think that's it, and some water. Whenever you're ready, we'll get started in a comfortable seated position in the middle of the mat. Facing the top of your mat for now, what looks like the top. Inhale, guide both arms up. Exhale, bring them together in front of heart center. Close your eyes, soften your gaze. Begin to elevate your breathing, finding a pattern that works for you in this moment. And if you haven't already, go ahead and activate your Ujjayi breath, bringing constriction to the throat. We can hear the sounds of ocean waves as if this is a seashell. Set an intention for today's practice, whether it's to just start some yoga or to get a little bit more stretched out before you go running or after you run, whatever feels good. With your intention set, go ahead and press your hands onto the tops of your knees. Inhale, arch your back a little bit. Guide your gaze up, bring your chin up just a little bit. Exhale, round the back, the upper back. Guide your chin towards your chest. Gaze down towards your navel. Inhale, back up. Exhale the other way. We'll go ahead and move through this cat-cow sequence just a little bit longer. Come back to neutral and inhale your arms back up to the sky. Exhale, go ahead and fold over your legs, hinging from the hips. Maybe your drishti is over your nose. Maybe your drishti is at the top of your mat or your hands. Try to keep your back as straight as feels natural, whatever feels good for your body. On your next inhale, join me in guiding our hands up. Drop your hands down. Switch your front foot. Bring it maybe to the one that you don't take it very often. Inhale, back up. Exhale, forward fold. If this is a little challenging for you, you can always bring a block to help support your practice and make more space, bringing the mat to you. Take your block out, come back up, inhale all the way up. Exhale, press your hands down, send your feet out. I'm going to grab the foam roller for a little bit of non-yoga practice. Notice how I place the foam roller at the mid of my calf. I'm going to work down towards my ankle. With my other foot, my left foot, I'm slowly balancing myself as I come back and forth towards the mid calf, all the way up the ankle. When you foam roll, your goal is to find a spot that feels like it needs your attention for just a little bit. Using our yogic breath, we can inhale as if we're sending positive, relaxing energy to those spots. Exhale, try to release. Now we can do both sides of our calf. First, if you keep your foot neutral facing up to the sky, You can take it about 90 degrees towards the right and find more surface area of your calf, your ankle. If that doesn't feel good, you can always bring it down just a little bit. We'll take our calf to the other side. Take our foot to the other side, that is. Maybe we can drop our left knee down. Come back to center and switch to the other side. I started about halfway up my calf. This time I'm going to start a little bit lower because I was noticing that I wasn't getting the sensation that I had wanted in that spot. First, maybe your foot faces towards the sky. Notice how I'm balancing myself with my right foot. Now we'll take our left foot and guide it about 90 degrees to the left. Maybe we move our hips to help support ourselves. And switch to the other side, bringing your left foot about 90 degrees to the right. Now we're going to bring both legs to our foam roller. We're going to hit the upper calves. First, I'm starting neutral. If you're not quite getting as much sensation as you'd like, you can cross your legs and do them individually like we just did. Got some tight mid calves is what I'm learning today. I'm going to go ahead and turn both legs 90 degrees. Maybe my body joins. Sometimes your legs will mirror each other. Sometimes you'll find you have a knot in one spot you don't have in the other. Go ahead and switch to the other side of our calf, that is. When you're ready, we'll guide ourselves back up. Take our foam roller out of the way. We took just a few minutes there to release some tighter parts of the muscle by inhibiting them and encouraging them to release themselves. Now we'll continue with some yoga. Push your legs out into staff pose. Maybe you guide your hands down to help support your upper body. Inhale up. Exhale, we'll hinge from the hips towards our feet. If you'd like to, I'm a little tight today. Maybe you can use some blocks to help support yourself, to give yourself, more surface area to grab. Inhale, come up just a little bit. Exhale, hands from the hips forward. Yoga is something that we do slowly. We'll see our progress so slowly as we do our best each and every practice. Inhale, back up. We'll take those blocks out from underneath us. I'm going to come over my legs into tabletop pose. As always, the poses that I go through are just suggestions. You can always take something a little bit further as you're experienced, or you can always take one of a modification, whatever feels good for your body. You don't always have to follow me. We'll take another cat-cow sequence. Inhale, arch your back, guide your gaze up, bring your chin up. Exhale, bring your body, your chin towards your chest, gaze towards your navel. Round in the upper back, cat. Inhale, back up. Last one. Exhale to cat. We're going to sit back for just a moment. Bring your knees to the opposing sides and sit back into child's pose. If you'd like to, you can bring a block to help support yourself here to your wrists, to let your arms fall below you. Keep breathing. Keep noticing your breath. Inhale, come all the way back up by walking your hands towards your body. Exhale, sit back onto your leg, under your feet. Take a moment. If you happen to have any tight quadriceps, we'll take just a second, just one round of breath. Inhale, focus on those quadriceps. And as if that energy from that breath is heading towards those areas, go ahead and exhale. We'll come back up. Take your blocks out of the way into tabletop. Tuck those toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. You can go ahead and pedal out your feet here for just a moment. And inhale your right foot towards your hands. And guide your hands up. Crescent lunge. Exhale down. Drop your left knee down. Inhale back up into low lunge. Maybe you untuck your leg, untuck your foot. Exhale down. Guide your left knee up. Send your right leg back. Downward facing dog. Inhale that left foot up. Don't drop your right knee down yet. Inhale up, crescent lunge. Feel the stretch on the front side of your body. Maybe take a look down towards your left big toe. Can you see it? If not, maybe you guide your knee out to the left just a little bit. Exhale down. Drop that right knee down this time. Inhale up, low lunge. On Janayasana. Exhale down. Send your left leg back, Chaturanga. All the way down. Accentuate knees, chest, chin pose. Let your body relax. Inhale up into a gentle cobra. Exhale down. Untuck those toes, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Bring your gaze towards your hands. Heels high, knees low. Walk to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend those knees if you need to. This is our first time doing this today. Exhale, maybe you bring some blocks underneath you. Bend those knees. Forward fold. Blocks out of the way. Inhale, guide your hands up. And exhale, drop your hands down, palms forward, Tadasana. Inhale, bring your feet together, sit back, chair pose. And exhale, forward fold. Press both hands in, guide your right leg back. Press that right heel down, your right foot's out about 45 degrees. Inhale up, warrior 1. Feel into that front leg, notice any sensations that you have. Can you inhale and send some positive energy there? And exhale, help release. One more time, inhale. Exhale down, guide your right knee up, send your left leg back, Chaturanga. Exhale down. Let your body out. And inhale up into a gentle cobra. Exhale down. Send your hips back. And tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Heels high, knees low, walk to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. No blocks this time, bend those knees. Guide both hands down, walk your left leg back. Plant that left heel down. Your foot is out 45 degrees. Inhale up, warrior one. Keep breathing, keep noticing any sensations. Can you inhale and send energy and relax as you exhale? Exhale down. Untuck that foot. Drop your left foot down, your left heel down. Inhale back up into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale. Guide both hands on the outsides. Walk your right foot to the right side of the mat. Coming into a sort of a modified lizard pose, drop your right knee down. Guide that right knee back to center. Walk your right foot back in. Untuck that left foot. Inhale. Guide your left knee up. Walk your left foot back up to your hands. Send your right leg out. Drop your right knee down. Walk that left foot to the outside of your left hand, and maybe you guide your left knee down. Take a moment, maybe you guide your knee back to feel more sensation on the front side of your right leg. Exhale back to center. Walk your left foot back in. Untuck your right toes. Guide your right knee up and inhale up to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, reach towards those blocks. With as much extension as you need, start to feel weightlessness in the left foot as you press your weight into the right. Inhale their left leg up. Standing splits. Exhale down. And start to feel weightlessness in the right as you shift your weight to the left. Inhale up. Exhale down. As you're ready, step your left foot. So first, straighten your legs as best you can, and then bend your legs. Step your left foot behind you. Sit back down. We can guide our blocks out from underneath us. Reaching towards the top of our knees, guide your body back slowly, slowly. Walking those feet to your glutes. Maybe you bring your hands to a T, maybe you bring your hands to a V, whatever feels good. Maybe you tuck your shoulders underneath. And whenever you're ready, we'll inhale, guide our hips up into bridge pose. If this feels good for you, you can interlock your fingers underneath your hips. Exhale down. Inhale your knees up just a little bit. Exhale, bring your knees towards the right side. Straighten out your arms into a T if you have enough space. And maybe you bring your gaze to the left. Bring your gaze back to neutral. Inhale your knees back up to center. We'll take it to the knees to the left side. Bringing your gaze to the right if it's comfortable. Gaze back to neutral. Inhale your knees up. Exhale, start to walk those feet down to the bottom of the mat. I invite you to take any subtle movements, any final poses that we weren't quite able to make it to today that will help your practice. If not, if you're ready, go ahead and start to inhale into the belly, the mid-chest, and the upper chest. As you exhale, start to notice your back reaching down towards the earth. Maybe your palms face up towards the sky. Inhale into the upper chest, the mid-chest, and the belly. Exhale, maybe relax your hips, letting your legs open, letting your feet open, just showing the insides of your thighs to the skies. On your next inhale, fill the belly. And on your next exhale, close your eyes, soften your gaze. Lose yourself in your breath as we come into our final pose, corpse pose. Begin to quicken your breath. If you'd like to remain in Shavasana, now would be a great time to pause me. I'll give you a moment in which to do so. Start to wiggle your fingers, your toes, your legs, your wrists, your ankles. Inhale, guide your hands above your chest. Exhale, guide your hands above your head. Take a good morning stretch, a good night stretch, whatever. When you're ready, start to walk your feet back towards your glutes. Take a moment of appreciation. Thank yourself for making it to the mat today. And whenever you're ready, drop your knees down towards one side, pressing up with both hands. Guide your body up. Maybe you keep your eyes closed. Facing wherever you'd like. Inhale, send your arms to the sky. Exhale, drop them down, palms forward in front of third eye center. Close your eyes if you don't have them closed, or soften your gaze if you'd like. The light in the teacher in me acknowledges and appreciates the light in the teacher in each of you. Namaste. That's it for today. My name is Alan. Thank you so much for joining me. You can find me on Instagram at broz.fitness, on Twitter at fitnessbros. You can always find me on YouTube at the Broz Fitness YouTube channel. As always, thank you so much again for joining me today. If I don't see you later, I will see you tomorrow.